environment, and business friendly for them to continue doing their business today. And most of them are going away. And we are president, you should be very much concerned about these harsh economic realities. I walk ground. Now power kakana wa wunsemno. Would be yansa able to salvage the situation. That is what you do as president. Because now, and yes, I will be our political fringes. So you have political power. You have power to make changes. A bit of positive and lasting impact on the economy. What everybody is walking away. Ghanaian businesses are folding up. Foreign businesses are packing away. Or be our sabi. Or a dream. These things should occupy your focus. You will not be talking about legacy. You will not be talking about handing over to who. Because I know what I watch did to me, man. On a non-political fringes in 2016, Ghana for did to me, man. And I say because of who you fair and I say, wouldn't ninja you be a Sahofen the president. And 2016, Yabuba Bana Akkufo Addo when and Anke Jeffrey in some. But and Ghana for I'm offended the president. Have such motivation and incentive because in some of Bawumia 2016 there are costs within this government. Nema akoko koso say your mind be accept respect juma now people at the corridors of power all respect for the people of this country. I am telling you Mugabe, Bawumia will be the last person to have the moral courage to get out there and tell Ghana for saying man to do what? To do what? And the economy now vision bang. Vision bang, Bawumia is not a pussy be or thing. This is an executive vice president. On your pussy and CCBA, you can just push him around. Okay. Under our current constitutional arrangement, we are vice president. You are clothed with executive, enormous executive power. I will say in whatever happens in this government. Today he's telling us, I remember president, member GRA for maternal office. What a joke. Are you as a vice president, GRA for chairman for office? So if you think it's a bad policy, why don't you do something about it? Now, you need to wait to get power before. That is what I'm saying. You have the power. You promised the people of this country, say John Mahama was incompetent and then they see the Oba today, look at the dollar today. So
Whenever I say my PENDREAM TV there, I see them you
a tier for a PENDREAM TV in Pacho. When you say the news not off from my near the brow news, the Obabati in Pacho, so I didn't want in Trebia and as I didn't Trefa news be I present your platform where you saw for your voice note not for sending it. I was 0277 128 777. The debate 2 PENDREAM FM so my Ghana for Nati Onka. Young court Nenko T and a story at the brow.
I mean, my Banaquaba, Minia, is here.
yeah, actually.
We have a code here.
Oh,
Fine. Mofini Garos.
I'm more than Enquay about a band. We are just hoping, sir. You're quick, man, but be a druid, yeah. What is on? I'm so say. Ne legacy oja na ho hand over to obi obabese na utimi say president Akkufo Addo toda agudie wona adwen mu unsa wo ya akra kasa agro wani so panyini di agudie wona adwen mu because you don't decide obi a hand the power to Ghana for na di to me man no enti ba bia the Ghana for adwen so obetimi hand akwani yi no mo de be man no so you don't go there to tell people say me pesa me hand over to agro na ni so dodo agro na ni so cause nya una be decide I collectively Ghanaians now we hear the SC or say the legacy the question I say maybe say legacy be ho asem na ye kan apart from chrono apart from sexual scandals apart from family and friends apart from say yamfa yankasa your family for mo aboa no me say your friends say your investors ye be form my japade hwe PDS hwe your friends say gold you can find some come these are the realities on the ground. So Akkufo Addo be general say legacy he should be bold enough to tell Ghana for say 8 years am buy legacy majani apart from legacy of corruption there is nothing sensible Akkufo Addo betim din say gina say me koi Ghana for the bekai me. That is why I be telling people say he will forever be consigned to the dark pages of our political history. He will wish Christ and Kenyi the dim film as a president because Oba no baby and I nam 2016 senka ya to so amenya so senka say na Ghana gina waba abetake ye steps backwards almost okan ye and this is the state of affairs in Ghana at the international state ye ni integrity bia e wo ho. Look at the economy and all the rating agencies are omo rating a junk status Ghana cities in as for and they look at the dollar and they look at the city and the goods and other individuals or more businesses e wo krom ha nyina no be complaining and multinational companies over the years or Matana Chroma I invested a year Juma more creating Numa ama Ghana for no. They are now telling us that because of harsh economic conditions including taxes and then as a Ghana environment and business friendly for them to continue doing their business today, and most of them are going away. And we are president, you should be very much concerned about these harsh economic realities. I walk ground now power kakana won semno would be yansa able to salvage the situation. That is what you do as president, because now and yes, will be our political fringes. So you have political power, you have power to make changes, a bit of positive and lasting impact on the economy. What everybody is walking away, Ghanaian businesses are folding up, foreign businesses are packing away, or be our sabi, or a dream. These things should occupy your focus. You will not be talking about legacy, you will not be talking about handing over to who. Because I know what I watch did to me, man. On a non-political fringes in 2016, Ghana for did to me, man. And I just say because of who fair and I say, wouldn't you be a San president and 2016, Yabuba Bana Akkufo when and Kejifrin in some. But and Ghana for yeah, I'm offended the president. Like 2016 year anyway, I'll cast when I say Jeffrey is but Ghana for the free say, Yadi money, Yadi amount. It's the South to media in the showers, you need to respect the people of this country. Now, Jumadi in the showers, and a moga, Obeyama, mam for a nyaso way, share your first unemployment. I can now no napkuna na or more come once and a countless number of youth are for more Jumasa or member Kromana are buying anti sustaining just 100,000 and no motive. Nurses allowances and as for now, Bawumia Techima now, it's a concert in all you, it's a comedy no you wouldn't know. I cried never can money by your say. Adia and your flagship campaign where slogan a model campaign be pay nurses allowance. He doesn't do so for the past 3-4 years in here. Nurses allowance and they haven't even paid a damn to any student. Oko Jinana or I just say then what Mekwa could be finance minister. A chance a good year when Nipana Yadi or minor show Munsam Sebi or Mumma Boyanian to near me, yet to our hoping that things will turn around. To them, this whole politics is like a joke. Concert be a opportunity and sabi or more pesika ma or munko for CCA, and that is all that they care. They are Ghana for the suffering masses, the veil of despondency, the veil of desperation, economic wailings na Ghana for go through a man for hope is a yebeti me atoto niema ye na sabi nyuma sembeko ye economy na to nso mu na we yahwe anye ye nyuma sama ban promises or ba be create industries ama man for nya bia ye no nanka ye hope is nka na this industry akame on streamer afa Ghana for a significant number of people, young people mo nya adwuma ye and no bia man bag so a o hope is obetimi akwa abonti akopa bibia ye because there is no hope, there is no your friends say, I did be papa be a benyayo kruma, economy new sinkesa, and to your mampanyina. These things should occupy your priority, not this limited time. Yeah, okay. You should be concerned about fixing the problems, not fixing the fundamentals. Sabaya Ghana economy, but he's much interested in politics, he's much interested in when or hand it over to obeti very accountability because near more my kruma and Mugabe. What's national being when ye chronology your mind afa. Shakwana ya fa so ya clear Sicily da pa okroma sei be betra o show sika cho say Sicily da pa investigation aye no enye de se kwa kwesi aga as if say a prophet and no can be and here we are these three agencies the special prosecutor the AG and their friend is saying Yoko. Now they are out there engaging in their friends a dog fight on the street. Mu go monima say my men and kasada na you leaving off the hook because you can't find such huge sums of money e my men demu na say you say Sikano nyan here. Now we catch and say why investigation a kill a woman. Now you should be able to tell us say Sikano yet me identify the source. Today, all the three agencies in your intimate be as Sikano, I mean free yet. Whether the money nowhere apply legitimately
for 20 years.
Fine.
You couldn't.
Or more bottom. So when we are your friend say a mamua for a good year in the one for this winter now okay can the end then. As some no buy no I didn't tell me Bianca's of myself for 20 good years. Oh Bianca say we are Sikao. But you should be able to prove beyond every reasonable that huge sums of money no good them at the time of Ghana FSC forex challenges, Sikano when fast we should be able to prove just tell a doubt on the minds of people. Special prosecutor is telling us our investigation, on conclude. So how come and the Attorney General is out there telling people say the special prosecutor just killed the matter and look at Kwanya and so far so I also told matter not to change because Yoko you have your friends a power the jurisdiction to do proper investigation. Now the issue now said there is a possibility of money laundering in this particular matter. And was say I'm going to the AG for advice for the investigation now do you need AG's advice to do proper investigation? But you see, all these are making a collusion. And Yahobi in the past, a desperate attempt, just to clean the woman, just like what the president has been doing over the years. Because Mensah, over the years, that is what he has been doing. Akkufo he will protect the public person, and the public person, public person is them, and the very people, all that they are doing is they didn't come some the ordinary Ghanaian. That is why Ghana is now in this mess. He doesn't seem to care much about what is happening. And to me, Akkufo some no number the money na the track record even good policies like Mugabe. Look at the free SHS. It's a nice policy, but look at the symbolic fastener out there. And then the free SHS, the quality of education is on the line.
136 out of 167 countries.
Yes.
Maybe I rank here.
Yes.
136
yes.
out of 167.
Because the quality is deteriorating. We are not interested. You see, Adia Oya makes it the crime so you roll out free SHS, as if say a political reparation package, say a promise say Yaban free SHS, say ebe yo no answer patapa crime so you roll to or yang and I had to Hawk. I heard a crime na pofa so mo free SHS but Ghana for council. Problems no banner, then not yet solve along the way. But time like you're wasting in a young cranny future at the war. So I know the day you end up getting student you go through school system certificate, but intellectual impact need the kind of way yes or more dream more and that is what we are doing. So there is no proper legacy out there. Any Akkufo and as anybody but imagine I am proud of say Nana Akkufo in the last 8 years, considering the many promises and some on the Bawumia, and I'm shocked when today Bawumia is able to go out there with a moral conviction telling people say he wants to be president. Ghana is a joke republic. That is why these guys will have such motivation and incentive, because in some of Bawumia 2016 they are course within this government. Your mind be a respect Juma. Now people at the corridors of power all respect for the people of this country. I am telling you, Mugabe, Bawumia will be the last person to have the moral courage to get out there and tell Ghana for saying to do what? To do what? And the economy now vision bang. Bawumia is not a pussy be or thing. But this is an executive vice president. On your pussy and CCBA, you can just push him around. Okay. Under our current constitutional arrangement, we are vice president. You are clothed with executive, enormous executive power. I will say in whatever happens in this government. Today he's telling us, remember your president, member GRA for maternal office. What a joke. Are you as a vice president, GRA for office? So if you think it's a bad policy, why don't you do something about it? Now, you need to wait to get power before. That is what I'm saying. A good year when you have the power. You promised the people of this country, say John Mahama was incompetent, and then they see the Oba today. Look at the dollar today. So I think say your mind you're taking Nema serious, and today Mugabe, I can sit here and tell you I'm very happy considering the number of youth nearly a macro much interested in politics. First, now come I'm for politics in a few people, but and people are taking interest. I'm for they are understanding the concept politics are. That is why the guy is out there struggling. Say, or your campaign or chimo, so I you or the voice of Kasa. It's so funny. It's so funny.
But I say, Ivan, live
say, Obi a Kosku and Osuya dear Drew baby, and you assume send the panu nim deabi, Mugabe. Na baby as or done a dino, Nipano Nasa nim dear Nedia, a bit frustrating. Because Electoral Commission as an institution, ya man your sem ne ya batwo mun sem nyina no eda na koma so a ne dwumadie ni se onhwe se pepepe ye ebe daddy, and that is what Ghanaian bi or Ghana ha bia no ehwe animu enti we a commission and now we Electoral Commission and asa we worker e wo ho a usuban ne niam obeda na di bia no must ensure say ebe engender na inspire that trust and confidence in the ordinary people na omo hwe from afar no. And that is what the kind of expectation na Ghana for epe. But over the years, so we kwanya the Mensah fast over Electoral Commissioner boss. Na circumstances are leading to arrival. Any other people are kind of like Bossman Asare. Man for him the track record at University of Ghana and then as a for them no. Already no Not these doubts eleke around among for say these people are not genuine people or met me my election are free fair. And Obia coming from that particular background, you need to be very smart and intelligent to behave in a way, Sabi. Among forward doubt about Babia free banokran, the obey Biano must engender and inspire that trust and confidence among for Bajiatum. But over the years, so we had the posturing, the belligerent posture of the Electoral Commissioner, the intemperate language of people like Bosman Asari, and certain demeanor or more than a dear. It doesn't look Sabi. This is an institution as a neutral for the people of this country. The Omoye seek to suggest to say they are there to protect a particular regime, and I think they and I cover this mistrust as for a year and Abba. And Nuntina Electoral Commission every way be as all ye be as a me apapa amani integrity among for Ajiatum here, but are they ready to do it? The answer is no. And I think that I cover the bone of contention at Mugabe over the years. In circumstances in Nema go into the 2020 elections. Even event prior to the 2020 elections, the controversy in as for a buyer, election proper, a Korea Supreme Court, and some of the infractions errors recorded well at a scale they were unprecedented in the electoral history of this particular country. So such a person the expectation is election or you'll be away integrity na say ya dream da ho say ya adwem fancy for the people of this country. And I was suspecting say in 2020 election end ya na nka say nka ma me ne dumadi to ho but one fan to ho ogusu na oye but subina order na ba kokura ni ho asesa the same thing. Akwasa belligerent posture mekasa we ameya o can dan and one ameya. But you see, commission you need to incorporate ideas idea from other stakeholders because it's a processor. There are other critical key stakeholders electoral process you can't take an electoral decision and seek to impose those decisions on the people. You need to get them the but the omu doesn't seem say say man for be involved process na man for be kan omadwen wom ba akwese headmaster student relationship oba no be kan to umpo say wudi so. And I think that
because Pratt say simple addition to a whole year cannot do it. Yes, I can't understand this.
Yes,
because Pratt
yes,
a simple addition to a whole year cannot do it.
Yes,
it's a big question mark.
Yes,
and I say I can't understand this.
Yes,
big exclamation.
These are basic infractions at a scale you will not expect the electoral commission serious. That's what I'm saying, sir. You see, but integrity in as for say ya page man no because apart from Bosman Asari be free by Akkufo Addo asan ya niam bebre a obeti nchen on electoral commission here, you can't blame the person because her kwan of first okofa papa we didn't be can appear hene a obi anim ne ba bi free ba Mugabe, so when you be a way man boy for now, we are be a wabo team posso bessa your maya. Now we will be a sabi when nim daho, not a papa wo team. Now what dream would daho as a penina of Jenya. I am not sure, sir, you will involve a party person in the Electoral Commission. When you know, sir, the whole process, the Electoral Commission is acting as a referee. As a referee, neutrality is key. The independence is key. So you don't do anything that seek to rob that neutrality. But President Akkufo Addo, when you do say he did this particular thing without realizing, without a remorse, and the other side of it, as some
we mo to president for
at some kokoto hana meba asam no koto council of state in Sabno. These are, and I'm catcher said that is the most useless institution. We need to destroy. You see, yet to scrap of nyansa we are just wasting state resources. Now, no, never going to be says la pasicano. Your friends Sika will be the more you have no right to complain. And I say, overcome a physical. This is Obi to Oman for. So you can imagine. Yes, these are people who are advising the president. So you can understand why we are in this mess because President Lankasa Adweno Sabi and these are a bunch of people who are also giving him that kind of defense supporter. At the end of the Electoral Commission,
Domama Bapa wa no appointed a year. I say don't get here and I say Ibrahim Hama. Yes, some now Moka, the defense
Council of State say they should focus on the qualifications of the person and not his identity. That is absolute rubbish. Because this is an institution who making sure say sabi or mine nyama ye be bia na be fa kwamu sabi ya enkoje ene because Mugabe unim baby ayewe Africa has say I keep telling people say electoral violence and electoral misunderstanding are turning a lot of African countries into a graveyard. Man for obeti ya say Al-Shabaab, obeti ya say terrorist group we sha omunyina they were once peaceful like menawo and ebinim ye journalists, ebinim ye doctors, ebinim ye nurses, but today otinwuram kureto so ya rebel adentia because system no na ni. That is why they have constituted themselves into that particular group. Fighting the government in a guerrilla fashion, and we don't want to get there. And we are panini, we are Council of State. Some of these things, you know, who say unity, the doubt or the credibility of the Electoral Commission is just as a from you need to rise to the occasion to serve it. I was very surprised when the Kosi Ejurana Abayi, a sitting member of parliament and a deputy minister, go to the grounds at the envelope comma obi as in Yansa Kaka when they say, oh, na a gift. A gift. You see, sometimes we need to be open up school now. No, baso. Now who say sometimes it's not just about law because some of these processes, you know, thrive on certain actors and certain morality. Because I will call election grounds, a bright electoral commission or a neutral person. Election as a command or a gift that then. It becomes an established convention going into 2024 elections. Mugabe, okotwa ba betimi di nantwie akọ. Okwa also dey my electoral commission. Wo dey your gift. Obi nso kwa no dey akokoko. Obi nso kwa no dey dabo ko. Ebiesi pen enti se sad dem na ye baba ya. You can imagine the state of your friend saying electoral area how they be. So some of these things, you know, you don't open up, you close it. Say be ya. Among for any doubt, but from day one. Electoral Commission na man force say yo or China man force say yo and Bossman Asare the Mensah and Asefonum when they come out responding to some of these things, you know, to even speak you need to speak in a sensible fashion. Sir, I don't win you become aggressive because my catch is a uko school a teacher for a teacher ni waiting your bone crano. They have certain weakness that is inherent within them. So obiem up now kraban in China. There are certain things we be question. So naturally they build that kind of way, no? Yeah, to ward people away. A psychological way. When you study, you understand. So the aggressive posture now, you know, he knows. Say I don't know, you know, so yeah, so you have to be very aggressive. No, I build the wall. And as some as you didn't no why them talk. Some talk it's easy for Obia to fight. That is the kind of posture they are putting out there. Oh, exactly. Because some people are and young talk. Yes, say DVDs are NDC as a political party, I will every right to question about the BVDs. Baby Akwakodi, na kwa ever first one affect the elections. NDC could be wrong, but you as a commission, you know, you have every right to explain the thing. Exactly. Sabi about the stele. Sanyama away from the mind. Sabi obia bimu abayin pepepe. What people don't get is say electoral commission is not a matter of say election day. No, what be have presented results. Kakase thinking that the election is free and fair. No, election being free and fair. No, also include stakeholders. You know, accepting the results because. Election now, you know, the Mensah on your election, a man, mammy, and on your man, papa, and on your man, bushing for, or yeah, for the people of this country. So the outcome no must equally be accepted by majority of the people in the country. Sa acceptance na mama, and a coffin to kwane, maintain one said the bano. And to who BBR, you need to work within a certain context, a certain perimeters, a sabi. You will not injure your credibility. Now, one cast doubt on the minds of stakeholders, you know. Several elections, na ekosuno. Obia benya pepe say yes. Electoral Commission, during the registration process, political parties were asking, say, registration now in the district offices, you know. And at the end of the day, you end up disenfranchising people and to open up at the various way. The Electoral Commission, ideally, you know, the Electoral Commission should rather be fighting, say, yamfanko. Electoral area, not political parties, and close it up. But this particular case, you know, it was the other way around. So to me, you know, I think that the omu is to further a particular agenda. But Mugabe, you must be very stupid. I'm repeating it. You must be very stupid to think, say, you can skew or bend the sovereign will of the people of this country going into 2024 elections. It will never happen. say obi trans say I'm going to skew or bend and as a election
25,000.
It will never happen. Why? Because Mugabe, the stakes are very high going into 2024 elections. The stakes are very high because now make a Ghana there are a lot of Ghanaians who are willing to die than say about say I'm Akkufo we election because businesses, for businesses are folding up. There are people who move away from this country. They have sold their properties. They have sold everything. They've traveled out because economy and support what they be. And and you think people will sit down, fold their arms, and watch you Akkufo incumbents indeed just abuse. It will never happen. So I think that they should revise their nose and think twice because Ghana for Dino Biato or they are hoping say election time no be drew. Na Ghana for about 2 no na. The people will be held accountable and responsible for their stewardship. That is exactly what is going to happen. But for them to sit somewhere and think that they can bulldoze their way or maneuver or manipulate the elections and get away, that is never going to happen.
Very well. Avan, Medasi. Live on TV as was also on Power 97.9 FM, Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center. Yavo Masada Emma Omo. Na Wunya Medimosis Gale Capsules in Bebo ye papa.
Story OTCC a platform my friend PENDREAM TV. Aha, and I OT story no. Na feedback we hear and story our no. Any story be our platform needs to be our tia opese. My feedback no. Fafa WhatsApp message or WhatsApp number 0277128777 na yebebo e PENDREAM FM Ghana for nyina ate wonka
David Kama amena PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share nipa follow nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases PENDREAM TV